Yes, we do. Welcome back, John Garland joining us on the show from Surplus Herby's. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
We have live maggots.
Yeah, we got some live bait here. We got
on a Friday. Why wouldn't we have some live maggots on the show? We're talking ice fishing, that's why. What else is in here?
So those there, they're pink maggots. So they're just dyed pink.
Yes, they're pink. Oh, they're dyed? Why?
Yeah, just to make them more visible in the water. So those there, you would use mainly for kokanee fishing, that sort of thing. That's the bait on it.
Let's take the close-up. Maybe Dave can get it. There we go. So those are live. They're crawling around. That's fun.
Yeah.
And so you hook these actually on the end of your line?
Just on your hook. I usually put a couple of them on there. And, yeah, trout and kokanee seem to like them. So
what else?
For that, we've got some mealworms. So these are giant mealworms.
Yeah,
so
you can hold that.
Yeah, some little guys in there.
Delicious.
And then we have just the regular dew worms that are just in the bag here.
So they're getting bigger.
Yeah, you can use all these for ice fishing or regular fishing in the summertime. But
anyways, tell me this. It really does make a difference to have the live product versus the not real product,
definitely,
right?
yeah.
Fish aren't stupid.
No, that's right.
You can sort of see it close up there. That little guy right there. Hi, little guy. Anyways, I'll go fishing with the best of them, but I'm not. I won the fishing derby last year on Father's Day.
Well done.
But I wouldn't go out just by myself probably.
Okay.
But I'm always up for it. But hooking up live worms and stuff, you know what? Maybe that's stereotypical. I'm not into it.
Yeah.
But
it's the guy job.
That's right. We're talking ice fishing, and we thought we'd sort of get John to lend us some of his experience with ice fishing, because you go, once in a while, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
How often have you been this winter, for example?
A couple times already this year.
Is that right?
Not as much as usual, but I usually get out as soon as the ice is on. That seems to be when it's the best.
Okay. How does one know when the ice is thick enough?
Basically, you got to test it. So there are some good websites around, flyguys.net, which is a good one. Local guys that give an ice on report. And they also do an ice off report in the spring to see what lakes are good to go.
Right.
But usually, so you want to, for a person to walk on the ice, you want it to be about at least 4 inches.
Okay.
If you want to take like a snowmobile or an ATV on it,
much more.
The general rule is about 6 inches.
Sure.
And then for a vehicle, 12 inches. I don't really recommend bringing a vehicle on the ice.
Yeah. Is this the fishing rod you would take out then? Yeah,
just a basic fishing rod. I've got a piece tangled up in here that the bobber is on, but
that's all right.
Usually, this is something I would bring out. So this here is just a basic little grub on a lead jig. So then it has a little flashing piece off of it. So you can put any bait you want on that, or you can just use it as is.
Is that the bait itself there?
Yeah, it'll act as bait. So it just kind of has a bit of glitter in there, and it'll catch the fish's eye.
But would you say that's better, or one of these live?
I would put that on this. So put some little maggots or a mealworm on there. Shrimp is also a popular thing. So even just shrimp from your grocery store, rip off a little piece, put it on there. It's really scented.
You guys sell all of these at Surplus Herby? And do you usually have the house over top of you, or do you do?
I've got an ice fishing tent. So they set up in seconds. They pull the sides and they pop out the top. You can fit 3-4 people in it, and I've got a little heater that runs on propane that goes in there.
Yeah, and it's fun. You hang out with the guys and tell stories.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
And then it's dark in there, so you can see down the hole. You can see when the fish is coming up to bite your bait.
You really
stuff.
can.
Yeah,
right?
So it makes it more interesting.
Would you say action. Is it faster to catch a fish when you're ice fishing than when it's a regular day?
It depends. There's days where you can see them swarming around, and it's just one after another. There's other days, like anything, that you're sitting there waiting for one to come around, and it's a little bit more boring, but usually it's pretty good.
Does it depend for ice fishing? Like, which of these would you choose first? Which would be your go-to?
I would go with the maggots usually. Yeah, like the pink maggots. That's usually my go-to on that. That or shrimp. And then a lot of guys just use the regular dew worms that they would use in the summertime.
Sure, good. So have you caught some fish then? You have caught some fish?
Yeah, we've got, my favorite place to go is Red Lake. It gets pretty busy. So it's up like Trunk Hill Creek area.
Right, of course, yes.
Yep, and it's awesome. You go out there at the start of the year and there's just tents everywhere. There's a lot of people go to it. So but they've got rainbow trout and brook trout in there, and really big brook trout, like up to 4 or 5 pounds. So
okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Good. Any other advice for people who are thinking about going out ice fishing this winter?
Just basically be prepared. There's dress warm. You know you're going to be outside all day, and Just make sure you have different options. Sometimes what worked last week isn't going to work this week.
Totally,
They just
right?
don't buy. So I brought some other things you can show, like just like regular flies that you would use in the summertime. They'll also work great through the
Yeah,
ice. So
yeah.
there's little shrimp patterns and stuff like that,
Yeah.
leeches, stuff like that.
So Red Lake's a
Over.
good one. Where are some other good lakes for ice fishing?
Edith Lake's a real popular one around here.
Right, and close.
Yep, and it's nice, you know, it's easy to get to. You can
Yep.
take a car there. You don't need a four-wheel drive truck
Sure.
or anything. So that one is always pretty good. There's lots up around the Roche Lake area, like
Yeah.
Black Lake and Horseshoe and
Okay.
Rose and all this. So
And what's that website in case people want to check out where the other
flyguys.net.
flyguys.net?
Yeah.
Awesome. All the stuff available, of course, at Surplus
Yeah, you
Herbies.
bet. And yeah, just that's basically it. We've got everything you need
Yeah.
to suit yourself up for ice fishing. So
Exactly. And if you have questions, John would be happy to answer them because he goes out regularly, knows what's going on. Thank
bet.
you for being here today.
thanks a lot.
Very welcome. Thanks for being here. SurplusHerbies.com for more information. Go and check them out over on the North Shore as well. Of course, they'll suit you up for all of your outdoor winter activities. We're back in 2 minutes. Stay with us.